Alright guys, Toyota Sienna, if you're looking to change spark plugs, if you're looking to change lower intake gaskets or knock sensor, this car has a code for a knock sensor. I believe it's a P0328 something 49 or something. I'll put it in the description or the thumbnail if you want to look at it, what code we had. But anyways, this car, probably rats got into it, so pretty much I'm going to explain to you what I did here. I took off the air filter housing completely on the floor right there. Alright, took off the throttle body, it's still hanging there. I did not disconnect any coolant lines. I removed the injectors. Alright, before getting to the injectors, this intake manifold right here, it has a whole bunch of bolts here. It has a connector which will be right here, and then it has a bolt bracket right behind that, so you can reach that from that end. But this one is on this side, there's another bolt that goes right here on the intake, right in the back. That one is all the way down there. You could probably reach from down below, will be much easier. So lift it up, go from underneath, and take off the screw. So it's pretty much on that end, located like right here, right? Pretty much, see this bolt right here? I believe that's the one that's taking the place for it, but it's on the opposite side. But anyways, then I took off the injectors, and I took off this intake right here, the lower intake, right? It has bolt, nut, bolt, nut, whole bunch of bolts on the other side. And this car has a code for a knock sensor. And guys, I think there's some type of rats in here. But look at this. Look at the wiring for the knock sensor. They chewed up the wire. I ordered a connector. I will show you the connector we're gonna be looking at. Shouldn't be that expensive, guys. But anyways, got the connector coming. All right, it's only like 11 bucks. All right, all we're gonna do is splice it, wire it up really good, and that's it. But there's a whole bunch of bones down here. I guess the rats was having a good meal down here. I'll clean that up. I think there was eating on probably a crab or something. But anyways, there we have it, guys. And if you have any questions, please send me a message. All right, it's not that hard to change the knock sensor on this car. Probably gonna take you a good 2 hours. All right, the hard part is trying to get to the bolt back here for the intake manifold, which is right there. All right, it's connected to right there in the back. All right, it's a number 12, I think so. No, it's a number, yeah, 12. It's number 12. That bolt is number 12. Well, now I'm confusing myself. Let me just make sure what size is that bolt. It's number 14, guys. So the bolt is in size number 14. All right, so it's a 14 back there connected to that 14 millimeters. All right, and you can just put your injectors to the side like that. You don't need to disconnect the fuel line, but pay attention to these seals right here. 1, 2, 3. This one is behind on the injector. Make sure it sits good, it's nice and clean. All right, I'm gonna wipe this down a little bit. We should be good to go. I'm gonna clean all that out. Everything should be nice and perfect. All right, guys, so if you're doing this job, just take your time, take it easy, make sure you keep things in order. And once you have this open, make sure you do not drop anything in there. Right, so there's the knock sensor on the Toyota Sienna. Right, there's two of them, one on this side, one on that side. The one over there, the one that's broken, is bank 1. All right, close to the firewall right there. Bank 2 is this side. All right, so that's the bank 2 right there, and that's the bank 1 right there, one with the cut wire. All right, so they did a little damage on the wiring. Anyway, guys, dismantle everything. I hope this video helps you and you like it. All right, so thank you. Subscribe, bye. But I am gonna continue this video a little bit longer once I repair that connector, and I will show you exactly the part number and everything. All right, guys, I got my parts here. Here's my connector for the knock sensor. I got 2 of them. You see 2 pieces here. This one in here, this one is empty because I took that out. But the part number is here, guys, if you want to find it online. That's the part number right there. All right, and always match up your connector. See what it look like? All right, so if I hold this one like that, It's the same exact connector, guys. All right, and make sure you splice up the wires correctly. All right, I don't think it would matter, but there's still a little bit of color left on this, so just go by the color code. So make sure it's on the correct side, that way it's plugged in properly like it's supposed to be. All right, while I was working on this, as you can see, the other harness wasn't so good either. They must have chipped that one off also, but I got it all loose. It's all good to go, guys. I'm gonna fix this up really good and we should be all good to go. All right, so let me fix this up, and once it's completed, I will put everything back and I will show you everything, okay? But I'm not gonna be making a video on how to put everything back together. All right, so just gotta remove all this, guys. If you want to do it, you gotta remove all this and get these pieces. This is like 11 bucks and 11 bucks, not too expensive, right? So it's like almost 22 bucks over here, and that's about it, guys. All right, guys, job is complete. There's my wiring. Make sure it's nice and neat, it's not hitting anywhere. I put a little zip tie on it. And also make sure your knock sensor, if you removed it, nice and tight. Double check your connectors, guys. All right, one last thing. I put some heat shrink on it. You see the blue things? Those are heat shrink. So those are the little tubes you put heat on it, they shrink. That does a really good job. But anyways, guys, there I have it. All right, now I can do what I can do is put everything back together. All right, everything here can go back together. But before that, I'm gonna be changing spark plugs, which they're back over here, right? Those 3 coils, and just replace the plugs because you already have 99% of the job is done. All right, they're looking right at you, and you can just change them now. All right, guys. So thank you. Subscribe. Bye bye. I will make a little clip again, and once it's all completed. All right, guys. As you can see, I'm all done. All right. So take off this guy. Remove these vacuum lines, remove this vacuum line, remove this vacuum line. We're gonna remove the sensor there, disconnect it, take that off, loosen that, and move this out of the way. Then the throttle body has 1 bolt there, 1 right down there, and there's 2 more on the opposite side, and the whole throttle body will come down. Pay attention to the gasket inside, all right? And then, like I showed, there's 2 bolts in the back of this black piece, the manifold. Disconnect that sensor right there, right? Just pull out that connector. Take off this, take off this, take off that one in there, one in there, one in there, one in there, and then this whole thing will come off. All right, and then you will take out the injectors and the lower coils and everything. I'm sorry, lower intake, the bolts down there, and then put the injectors to the side, just like I showed you. Job well done, guys. Completed. Thank you, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share and like all of my videos. All right, guys, so we will see you on the next one. All right.